Jimmy Carter's family is sharing an update on the former president's health. Almost a year and a half after the former president entered hospice care, his grandson, Jason Carter, is speaking out about how the 99-year-old is doing. He tells Southern Living on June 7th that there has really been no change in his grandfather's condition, noting that Jimmy isn't awake every day. Despite the lack of change, Jason says that Jimmy still gets frequent visits from family members, including his children, John William Jack Carter, James Earl Chip Carter III, Donald Jeffrey Jeff Carter, and Amy Carter. Jason adds that following the death of the former president's wife, Rosalynn Carter, in November, Jimmy is, quote, experiencing the world as best as he can as he continues through this process. Jason reflects further, saying, quote, after 77 years of marriage, I just think none of us really understand what it's like for him right now. We have to embrace the fact that there's things about the spirit that you just can't understand. Jason also opens up about a recent visit he made to Plains, Georgia, the 600-person hometown of the former president and First Lady, where his grandfather is currently in hospice care. Jason says, quote, I told him, I said, Papa, you know, when people ask me how you're doing, I say, honestly, I don't know. And he kind of smiled and said, I don't know myself. Jason, who is currently the chair of the Carter Center's Board of Trustees, also expresses the significance of the Georgia town to his family's history. Plains is the place that has given him the greatest support, and it is the only place where he would go through this part of his life. That's his home in every way, and he really cherished that time and that support. It is also the place that Jason's grandmother was laid to rest when she passed away in November at 96 years old. Jason remembers the way the entire town came out to pay their respects, saying, quote, that was the part that we'll remember the most, because the connection to that town and to that small community in rural Georgia really is the most important thing in their lives.